If you can do these 10 things, you'll be able to terrify a Marsissis and be your slave forever. Have you ever had to deal with a person who was only interested in themselves? If so, you probably know all about how self-centered and insecure they are. Their never-ending need for approval and praise causes them to worry about things that most people wouldn't even think about. It's almost like they make up fears to use as weapons against the rest of the world and keep up their constant complaining. Are you all set? Today, I'm going to give you a glimpse into the mind of a narcissist by telling you the top 10 things they think about every day. 1. Constant vanity, the narcissist's obsession with how they look. Narcissists care a lot about how they look and are obsessed with making sure they look their best. They spend a lot of time in front of a mirror trying to make themselves look beautiful so that other people would look up to them. The narcissistic mindset is ruled by carefully put together outfits, perfected makeup, and carefully managed weight loss practices. They continue to judge and compare themselves to others. The public space is no different, and people use it as a place to show off how perfect they look. The need for approval drives the obsession with looking perfect in front of peers. This leads to a constant need for admiration and respect, which is a dangerous habit that affects every part of their life. The narcissist is an empty vessel that tries to look like a perfect person. They hold on painfully to their idealized image of themselves, always trying to get better and loving their mirror until the wee hours of the morning. 2. Illusory perfection. How narcissists are obsessed with how they look. Narcissists may seem like they have it all because they are so sure of themselves and have a lot of charm. But what gives them trouble on the inside is how other people see them. Every decision they make is based on their reputation and how they look, and they will go to great steps to make sure they don't get hurt. They put on a slick front to hide their faults and flaws, but they are well aware that this image won't hold up to real scrutiny. Their sense of self-worth is weak and based only on what other people think of them. Without other people's praise, they are empty shells who need to be admired to feel like they are important. Because of this, they are always afraid of how other people see them and will lie to get their approval and respect. Even people close to them can be fooled by narcissists, who will claim they are good at things they don't know how to do, because they love the praise that comes with being seen as the best. The fear of imperfection, the dangerous quest for perfection by a narcissist. Narcissists seem to always be fighting against making mistakes because they are so afraid of showing how weak they are. They don't do it at all costs, because they think that making a mistake would make them look incompetent to others, which is a weakness they should avoid at all costs. The vicious loop keeps going because there is so much pressure to be perfect that people make more mistakes than you might think. Perfectionism is the most important thing to them, so they try to reach a level of perfection that even the most skilled people can't reach. But why is it so important to the ego to be perfect? Because they see themselves as almost godlike, and even the smallest mistakes are said to lead to terrible things. It is unthinkable for them to admit they were wrong or apologize for what they did. Instead, they try to hide their mistakes by putting the blame on someone else or, in their arrogant ignorance, openly claim that the mistake never happened. 4. The narcissist's problem. They can't get out of their own way. Narcissists are always worried because they can't stand the thought of being alone. Their constant worry comes from their insatiable need for constant attention and praise. They are always trying to prove themselves right and want everyone to love them, even if it doesn't work out. The narcissist is so addicted to praise that they think it is their holy right and that everyone should give it to them. But they don't understand how to make real links because they have a very wrong idea of what relationships and friendships are, leaving them with no sense of community. Their fear of being alone is made worse by their nervousness and their strange belief that they are only worth living if other people love and respect them. When left to their own devices, narcissists will always be prisoners, stuck in a cycle of wanting validation and fearing that it will be taken away.